Damian Lillard went ballistic last night in the most efficient 50-point playoff game in NBA history. Here's what you didn't notice about his sensational performance from statistics to a breakdown of the game. In a double overtime loss to the Denver Nuggets in Game 5, Damian Lillard put up 55 points to go along with 10 assists on unbelievable efficiency. It only took him 24 shots, 17 of which he made. He made 12 of his 17 3-point attempts and 9 of his 10 free throw attempts. Those 12 made free throws are now the NBA record for the most threes in a playoff game. Just to make it even more impressive than it already is, he only had one turnover in this game even with all the ball pressure and doubles that he faced. But Lillard's shooting splits were 70.8% from the field, 70.6% from 3, and 90 from the line. That gives him a true shooting percentage of 96.8%, the highest true shooting percentage of any 50-point playoff game ever. It is the third highest scoring playoff performance in a loss in NBA history behind Michael Jordan's 63 and Donovan Mitchell's 57 from last year. Lillard's teammates really did underperform, as the Portland Trail Blazers that were not named Damian Lillard actually shot 38% from the field and 29% from 3, and in overtime, Blazers not named Damian Lillard would shoot a combined 1-for-19, including a missed dunk from Rocco. But let's get into the breakdown of how he scored his 55 points on only 24 shots. Lillard gets it going here in the first quarter, getting a switch he likes against MPJ. He drives hard off the hesitation, getting the blow by all the way to the rim for the layup and one. This time Lillard has Aaron Gordon on him, which is the toughest matchup that the Nuggets can give him. But the Blazers run a double pin down set for Lillard to get freed up for a 3-point shot. Gordon gets no help on either of these screens, so he is forced to fight over them. Jokic does step in front to take away a drive, but it still gives Lillard a wide open 3-point shot. Here Lillard is guarded by Marcus Howard, which is a matchup he definitely likes, as he instantly attacks on a hard drive to the basket, getting Howard on his hip, and he throws it up off the glass. Nurkic ends up deflecting this pass by Jokic that ends up going straight to Lillard, and the Blazers are down 18 at this point, so he wants all the points he can get, pulling up the transition 3, which not only goes in, but MPJ clips him for the 4-point play. Here the Blazers get Lillard involved off the ball again, running one initial pin down screen, then Nurkic comes to screen up high for Lillard as well, and that frees him up with just enough space to get the shot that he likes. Now the Blazers run a pick and roll set with Nurkic, forcing Jokic to pick up, which is an easy blow by for Lillard, but at the rim MPJ comes off of the rolling Nurkic to stop the Lillard drive, and that's a dish to the big for 2. Here is a shot that we have seen from Damian Lillard hundreds of times. After a series of jabs, he goes to the signature pound dribble sidestep 3-pointer right over Austin Rivers. This time, Lillard has an ISO against Howard. He throws it between his legs and sails the drive before stepping back to hit another 3. This is why he's so dangerous. Howard already got beat on a drive earlier in the game, and he doesn't want to be beat again, but this time, Lillard steps back for the 3. Here, Damian Lillard is given a ball screen with the intention of forcing a switch, but MPJ jumps it, forcing him to go left. However, this was not communicated to Rivers, who ends up playing the same side, giving Lillard a look from 3 that is simply too easy. Here, the Nuggets play the double off-ball screen set well, not giving up a 3 for Lillard, but Nurkic comes back to give him a ball screen, and notice Jokic is dropped all the way back down to the free throw line. Dame is clearly on fire and pulls up with any space he's given at all, and he hits this one off the screen as well. After the shot goes in, you can clearly see that Austin Rivers is frustrated because he had no help on the screen. Jokic was playing drop down, which gave Lillard the 3. But the defense simply cannot win in this scenario with the ball screen. Jokic stays up around the 3-point line this time to take away any 3-point shot, and this time Lillard just blows past him for an easy layup. If he steps up, Lillard is gonna blow past him, and if he doesn't, Lillard gets a good look from 3. Now they're down by 4 with just 20 seconds remaining, and Lillard gets a clutch steal and delivers a cross-court pass to CJ McCollum, who hits the clutch 3-point shot. And after 2 made free throws, the Blazers were now down 3 with an opportunity to tie the game up. Lillard gets the isolation against MPJ, and who could have predicted this? The signature pound dribble sidestep 3 to tie the game and force overtime. how many times has he hit a clutch shot with this exact same move? Down 8 in OT, Lillard again has to be the hero. The Blazers run a ball screen to get a switch with Jokic. Lillard passes it out to Rocco, who gives it back, and Damian Lillard pulls up from way back to hit it. Then right after that, he comes back down against Austin Rivers. He sails the hard drive, then steps back to hit another 3-point shot to make it a 2-point game. The Nuggets end up making one free throw to make it a 3-point game, and that is when Damian Lillard comes back down the court, spins into a step back 3 shot for 9 straight points after being down 8 to send the game to a second overtime. Now, in the second overtime period, Lillard gets another ball screen from Melo, and he ends up launching a wild shot from just outside the logo, and he banks it in. But that would end up being the last bucket from Damian Lillard in this game, as at some point his teammates have to come through, either on defense or offense, to help him out. But that wouldn't happen. With Jusuf Nurkic fouled out, the Blazers didn't have much they could do defensively, but because of Lillard's heroics, they forced 2 overtimes. This is the definition of putting the team on your back. He put the team on his back though. It's unfortunate they lost after this historic performance, but I'm hoping for a Game 7 and more competitive games like this. This is playoff basketball. But that's it for this video. Comment your thoughts on this legendary performance by Lillard down below. Also, don't forget that a like is very appreciated, and remember to subscribe for more great basketball content like this. Speaking of great basketball content, here's 2 other videos I've made, so click on one of those if you are interested. But I'm out of here, and remember, keep on hooping.